Hi, this is G-Man. Welcome back, My World 67. Well, I got a little project I worked on today. Um, this is a unique lines made by Unique Art Tender. I have the engine in the tender, but this tender, when I got it, the coal load and the whole top side of the tender was missing. And all I had was the tender shell and the wheels with the couplers. And so I've been searching around for a long time for another tender for it. But as those of you who have bought these know, the tenders, when you find one, are either usually beat up or they're very expensive sometimes. And so until today, I dug this out last night and I decided to put a coal load, another tender top in it. I was going to make one out of metal, and I thought about using the top half out of an existing old Lionel tender. And so I had an old Lionel tender, and I went ahead and cut the top out of it. It was all broken up, cracked up, beat up, and it mounted perfectly, as you can see, in these Unique line shells. I just wanted to share this with you. If you have an old Unique tender and you need the coal load, you can just take the tender out of one of the old Lionel tenders, take the top out of it, and it mounts perfectly with very little adjust, hardly any at all, and put it right in. Now, the original Unique tender, of course, was slotted, and so it has slots in it to mount the tender. But what I did was, it fits so perfectly. Once you get it in there, it's tight. And so what I did was, I put it in and then drilled a hole through one slot on this side and another one through the other slot on the opposite side, and put a excuse me, a hole through the hole and put a screw in the back side of the tender. Now, these blue marks you see, of course, my trying out blue marker to see if I could get a color that matched the scratch areas, and of course it doesn't, and this comes right back off easily with hand sanitizer. And believe it or not, hand sanitizer will take marker off of just about anything, any hard surface especially. So that's just a hint, guys. If you get some marker on something and you don't want it on there, get you some hand sanitizer and just get you a rag, soft cloth, and it will take off whatever you put on. But as you can see, there's one screw, there's the other screw, there's the other screw. Total time spinning this was about 30 minutes. Time I cut it out, and I used my Dremel and cut it out and then cleaned it up, and put it in place, got it adjusted, and then put the screws in. Now, what I did do just a little while ago, I went back and I put some glue in around the sides of it and the edges. Like I say, it fit really tight. There wasn't really a whole lot of So I just decided to go ahead and put a little glue around it to get rid of any gaps that there might be. Did the same right here and right here. Not trying to really glue it in, say, just kind of seal it up some. And you can see how tight a fit that is without really having done anything. And of course they're shaped almost identically. And so that just was a natural. Now on the original tenders, and they made 2 of these unique line tenders. The one I have is the more, not rare, but harder to find. The other tender is common. It's similar, but it's 2 different colors, and it has in a square sideboard or a rectangular sideboard, and it has unique lines in it. Anyway, I just wanted to share it with you. It was a little quick project. Like I say, it took me about 30 minutes to actually figure out what I wanted to do, get that cut out. And as I said, I took an old Lionel tender. I had one that was cracked up. The body of it was broken in 3 or 4 places. And so I thought, well, okay, that might work. So I just went ahead and cut it out and used the top half of it. Now, when I cut out the Lionel tender, I cut it out down to about midway of the shell and cut around. That way I've had some of the plastic down inside the unique line shell so that there's enough there for a base. Once I got that set in place, I actually could not hardly even pull it back up out of there. And so the screws were just to give it more stability, to make sure that it can't be pushed down. Now, I don't think there was any danger of it falling out, but enough force on it would have been able to push it down. And what I'm going to do now, next, is I'm going to clean it up. Like I say, get these marker back off of it. And on tomorrow, I'll probably touch up this letter, and maybe there's a spot right here. And then I'll decide whether to paint this a kind of platinum color there and here, as it is on the original tender. But I might not. It actually looks pretty good just like it is. I might just take some black and go around and blacken that all in, and blacken up where I sealed it up with the glue. I don't know, but we'll see. All right, as to the layout, still haven't done an update on it because I hadn't really been out there and gotten to work on it. I did go out there for a little while yesterday, late yesterday afternoon, and I did a little bit on it. It's just been really too hot. I've got a little window air conditioner, but it's been so warm that even that little air conditioner does not cool off my train room. And it has a metal roof, and it just really gets hot in there. And so tomorrow maybe I'll get out there and do some work. Also, I don't know if I mentioned it before or not, but the package came in from Gary over at Trains in the Basement, and I haven't opened it yet. I'm going to do an unboxing on that tomorrow, and we'll see what that day brings. But that's all I have for you for this evening. As always, happy rails. Until next time. And if you enjoy working on your trains and running them as much as I do mine, you should have happy rails. Bye for now. G-Man.